Liam Davis, I'd say welcome to Birmingham. It's more your hometown than mine, so thank you for having us. Big fight announced, Nathaniel Collins. How'd you feel about it?
Yeah, I'm excited. Looking forward to a great fight and opportunity to be headline again. It's been a few years since I've been headline and looking to make a statement because, as I say, I got big plans and I'm hoping a good win this fight will push me in the right direction.
Talk about those big plans in a moment. What do you know about Nathaniel Collins, first of all?
Well, it won't be round one because we sparred a good few times. uh, so yeah, we it's not awkward, but we respect each other. We shared the ring many a times when I was super bantamweight and he was featherweight. So could be around like 37 going into this fight. But now a fight I'm looking forward to, and one I'm sure will be good watch.
What do you know? What can you share with us about sparring? I appreciate a lot of it stays behind closed doors, but can you tell us how they went?
Well, we both thought we'd done all right because that's why the fight's here, isn't it? So yeah, it's a spar. As I said, I've grown into this weight now as super bantamweight. I think the last time we sparred is before I fought Jason Cunningham, like 2 weeks before. So it's probably
Right.
9 stone something. And as you can see, Nathaniel's a lot bigger than me and has to cut him a bit more weight. So it was one of them. It was a great spar, but there's nothing really you can take from it. And all I can tell you is I respect him. He's a good fighter and it's going to be a big win for me.
Did you watch his last couple of fights with Cristobal Lorente, and were you able to sort of see what he was doing, given that you knew what you knew about him in sparring?
Yeah, of course I watched the fight. I watched it wanting him to win. And yeah, it's heartbreaking. I lost myself, so
Yeah.
don't wish that on anyone. And I've helped him and come into a big fight straight away. So I've helped motivate him. And that fight for me was he's a good fighter, but I'd like to fight Chris. I'd have liked Lorente myself.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's the fight I wanted because of the position he's in, and it just didn't happen, unfortunately. But yeah, I watched the two fights, and yeah, what I took from it, I'm gonna take into this fight for sure.
You have an opponent in common. Obviously, you won the European title against Grandelli. Nathaniel has also fought Grandelli. Do you watch those two fights back and maybe learn anything from that?
Nah, it's on the night for me. Maybe when I was younger, I would take so much from it. Now I've matured, learnt the game a lot. It's on the night. I believe in myself. I know what I'm about, and just about on the night, little adjustments. And like I said, I'm very confident coming into the fight and looking for this fight to push me even higher in the rankings and closer towards world titles.
Domestically, at least, this is a top of the table clash, really. There's yourself, Nathaniel, and Nick Ball all in those top sort of jostling spots. What does that say about the division in this country? It's hustling, it's bustling, right?
Yeah, the lower divisions have really lost the eyes of people. Everyone's interested in the heavyweights, and it's been a shame, frustrating for myself, and I'm sure these other fighters, because we're putting the work in and we want that just as much, you know what I mean? And the eyes have come away from the lower divisions, but it's about making the 26th and my fight with Nathaniel Collins, people having interest and make sure it's a good one. And like I say, there's plenty of good names in the featherweight division and big fights to have, and I definitely want to be involved in them.
Do you think that gives you an opportunity then to remind everybody what your weight class can do?
Yeah, 100%. We've got to, haven't we?
Yeah.
Us and the lads have, I'm sure they're thinking the same as me. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to be shut out or hidden away. We need these opportunities, and we're just as good.
What happens when you guys come face to face later?
Don't know, not much really. It's more of just a business. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like Nathaniel, as I said. It's one of them though. It's me or him in it, and simple. I know who I'm picking every time, and probably vice versa. So wish him all the best, and I'm sure it's going to be okay anyway. I'm sure. Like I said, there's no riffraff like.
Not that you know of.
It would have if the man accepted to fight. You know, the lad that called me out from Manchester, and I was meant to fight. He got injured, and then we had a good back and forth. You know, that would have been good, but I think different opponent, different
Yeah.
vibe.
Different mindset. That one will have to wait. Just finally, Liam, what's your prediction for fight night?
My prediction is Liam Davis win, and it's a must win. One I'm very confident in doing, and how it comes, I really couldn't care. It's just about winning for me.
Nathaniel, welcome to Birmingham.
Aye.
You're coming to Liam Davies's patch. It's a big fight. It's underway. It's announced. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a cracking fight for me, considering, last fight never went so well, and I'm right back in at the top at, world level. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's the kind of one that lights a fire in your belly.
Yeah. We'll talk about that last fight in a moment. Let's talk about what's coming up here. Liam says, it's a great fight for me because we know each other. We've sparred loads of rounds together, so it's not round 1, it's more like round 47.
Aye. We've helped each other out a few times over the years. We've done rounds, so aye, we both know kind of what's what and what to expect. So aye.
It's great to see that everyone's civil and friendly, but at some point that will have to change.
Well,
what happens?
You need to stop getting me fighting people that I'm pals with. It's one of the ones. This reminds me of the Lee McGregor fight. It's somebody that I was familiar with and pally with, but when the fight comes, there's a job to be done. So that's what it is.
So how do you envisage the fight starting? How do you see it? As soon as round 1 bell rings, you two step forward, like how do you see it happening?
I think it'll probably start quite fast and high paced, and probably continue like that either till the last round or till one of us gets knocked out.
That's fair. Does it put more pressure on you that you know Liam Davies, and as you mentioned a moment ago, you're coming off the back of a loss? Is there more pressure on you than there is on Liam?
I don't feel like there's more pressure on me. I feel like there's a lot less pressure on me. It's Liam's hometown, I think. It's his backyard. It's a big show for him. He's had a loss, I've had a loss. So we're both at that kind of world level where it's a big step to what's next. So I don't feel a lot of pressure this time. I actually feel a lot of relief and lightness. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to ask you what I said to him. You have a mutual opponent. Do you go back and watch that? Even given that you know each other through sparring, will you go back and watch how you dealt with Grandelli compared to how he did? And do you do that? Is that how researching goes?
Not really. I watched the fight with Grandelli live. It was a good performance for Liam. I feel like in that performance, Liam boxed well, and Grandelli kind of was just there, to be there. I feel like it probably wasn't the same guy that turned up against me, and that's fine. And then also the style of the fight was different. I got my nose broken round 3, so I had to fight all them rounds, broken nose, can't breathe. So it's just a different.
Yeah.
Can't take
too much from it.
Can't take too much from it. Aye.
What do you do better than Liam Davies?
I'm probably a wee bit trickier, I would say, in terms of my boxing, moving, and my feet.
Yeah, good. It's a great clash up at the top of the domestic table. How do you see the other fighters in and around that circle watching this? Do you keep an eye on the table and think I'm going to go there next? Do you not look past Liam? Do you think all those like Nick Ball, they're watching this fight? Just talk to us about the division for a moment.
I mean, me personally, I don't look past Liam. That's the immediate fight, and it could be a world title fight, so I'm treating it like that. That's how kind of the level we both are. In terms of other people, I think a lot of people watch this to see obviously what happens and then what's happening next. So, this is probably the potential to be the fight of the division that the champions will be looking at to go, right, that's who I'm getting next. Or, that's the dynamic I get from it.
What happens on fight night, Nathaniel?
Just win by any means necessary. I need to get back to my winning ways. I'm a big featherweight, I'm strong, I can box, so I think by any means necessary, I get the win.